Okay, let's talk about good guys and bad guys. Sometimes when we talk about numbers, it makes more sense somehow in your mind if you can sort of make a story out of your numbers. So I'm going to add some positive and negative numbers, and I'm going to think about the negative numbers as bad guys and positive numbers as good guys. And in this world of bad guys and good guys, they're all pretty much equal. So if one bad guy and one good guy fight, they eliminate each other. So let's see what happens in a story like this. -5 plus 2. There were 5 bad guys and there were 2 good guys. And of course, it's all a war. The war of the worlds looks like this. It's like a tug of war across 0. And here's where the negative live, the bad guys, and here's where the positive live, the good guys. And they are constantly pulling on each other, trying to win. So in this case, we have 5 bad guys and 2 good guys. Remember I told you, they're equal. So when they fight one-on-one, they cancel each other out. So notice that the bad guys are much more powerful in this situation. In fact, we have 3 bad guys left over. Make sure you label them as bad guys because they're not 3 good guys left over, they're 3 bad guys. Okay, look what happens in this story. 1 bad guy and 3 more bad guys get together. Well, that's not a war, that's just a bigger army. So I have 1 bad guy and 3 bad guys. So notice that that is 4 bad guys. All right, look at this war. 6 good guys fight with 6 bad guys. Well, they're all going to cancel each other out, and we're going to be back at 0. Okay, 4 bad guys, 5 bad guys. We just have 9 bad guys. Okay, when we get to problem type 2, we're just doing the same thing, only we have bigger armies. Okay, so we have 35 bad guys and 27 bad guys. So notice we're actually going to add those two together to find out how big our army is. So I have 62 bad guys. Okay, here we have 27 bad guys and 42 good guys. So when they fight, you can tell that we're going to have some good guys left over. We're going to kill off all these bad guys. So what we actually do to figure out these bigger numbers is we subtract. So we have 42 good guys, take away 27 bad guys is going to give me 15 good guys, right? Because you know who's going to win the war before you get started. 15 good guys. Alright, so now let's talk about subtraction. That was addition, but subtraction is really the same thing. We just have to change it to addition. To change subtraction to addition, we add the opposite. You say that to yourself enough times, it'll get stuck in there. Add the opposite. What does that mean? Add the opposite. So what we're going to do is we're going to change the subtraction sign to add, but we can't just do that randomly. We have to add the opposite. So notice that this number is a positive 3, so I'm going to write -3. So -3 minus 3 is exactly the same thing as -3 plus a -3. Okay, some people say change, because you're going to change the subtraction to addition, and then you're going to change the sign on the next number. Okay, once I've done this change, then I can do the same math I was doing up here. 3 bad guys, 3 more bad guys, lots of bad guys. Okay? All right, 1 minus 4 is the same thing as saying 1 plus a negative 4. If I had a different color, I would slice right through this and go plus and then put a negative right there. Change, change. 1 plus a negative 4, 1 good guy, poor thing, 4 bad guys. What's going to happen? This guy gets canceled out. He's only going to take out one of the bad guys. End up with negative 3. Alright, 2 minus 6 is the same as 2 plus a negative 6. 2 good guys, 6 bad guys. After the war, I have 4 bad guys. Negative 2 minus 2 is the same thing as saying negative 2 plus a negative 2. 2 bad guys, 2 bad guys. We just have lots of bad guys. Right, when we get down here, we're not doing anything different. We're going to change our subtraction to addition. Change the sign on the next number. 9 minus a negative 9, change, change, is just 9 plus 9. 9 good guys plus 9 good guys is 18 good guys. Negative 6 plus positive 5. Change, change. 6 bad guys, 5 good guys. Close battle, huh? But 1 bad guy's left over. Okay, let's do that with just a little bit bigger number. 27 minus 47. I'm going to change that to addition. 27 plus a negative 47, right? Change, change. Okay, I have 47 bad guys and I have 27 good guys. We know the bad guys are going to win. We just have to find out how many bad guys were left over after the fight. Okay, they're going to cancel out all of these guys. There's going to be some bad guys left over. 20 of them. Make sure you label them. We know that the bad guys won. Just keep telling yourself the story. Keep talking to yourself to keep it straight. Okay, 6 minus a negative 9 is 6 plus 9. 6 good guys, 9 good guys, 15 good guys. All right, now you practice these.